Thank you for coming in tonight, guys. Just want to let you know about a few of your stats. Jerron, you had 3 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, 5 tackles for a loss. Dorlorian came off with 21 tackles, 3 for a loss, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery, 9 pass deflections. You also led the league into the most pass deflections this season. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you're also the owner of the team. There's a lot of things on your plate with the two, being a player and the owner. How do you manage that?
Being an owner and a player, it gets difficult at times. It's kind of a conflict of interest because one minute I'm trying to play with the guys, the next minute I'm trying to take money from them. And at times it gets kind of difficult to get them to buy into what I'm trying to do as the owner. And it's not too bad because a lot of the guys I grew up with, so it kind of just, I honestly, it's just me being myself. I treat the guys the way they want to be treated, and that I get treated the way I want to be treated. So.
Okay, thank you for that. Jerron, you did real good this season. With that, a lot of players are saying that you don't like lifting. Now, is there a reason or a strategy behind that?
I don't like lifting for the simple fact that I feel like over my years of lifting, it never really did anything for me. I never really got any bigger ever in my life. So it was just like when I would, take different angles of lifting, whether it was power lifting or, trying to get as many reps as possible just to, burn out and, chisel up. Never really showed anything for me. So I just play the game. I just get after it and I try to make it happen that way.
Now, what are your thoughts on how this past season went?
This past season, I think it definitely went better than last. Obviously, starting off, we had a better record. I think there was more camaraderie with the team. There's a couple games that we fell behind and we came back from, and that just pulls from the will of the team. And going back to what Dorlorian said, we all grew up together. A lot of us grew up together, so it was a better feeling. I definitely feel like we should have made playoffs, but things happen. But just excited for next season.
Dorlorian, with the owner side, how did you feel this season went?
I spent a lot of money, that's for sure.
Owner.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. Hopefully, I won't have to spend as much money next season coming. But overall, I think we did a lot better this year when it comes to, like you said, the camaraderie of the team, especially with us joining a new league. It definitely got difficult with the traveling, but we managed it better than we did last year with the traveling. We didn't have to go as far last year as we did this year. I think we had 2 games that were about 3 hours away. And once again, I think it comes from just the will of the players and just them wanting to play ball. And it definitely came in handy, just being able to have guys on the team that actually want to play. So.
Thank you. With the player side, how did you think it went, and how did you guys pull it off?
As a player, I personally, my favorite game was our last game of the season. We were down by I think it was 29-3 at halftime, and by the end of the third quarter, it was 26-29. So we definitely fought. So as a player, I saw that a lot of the guys, they wanted to play and they had the heart to bring us back in a lot of games. We also had a game where I think we were down 16-0 against the New York Legion, and we came back and we won that game in the second half. So, as a player, it's definitely a completely different side as to owning the team. I get to see the players from their side, and it's a lot easier to understand what they're going through on the field being a player than it would be if I was just owning and I was just watching from the sidelines. So it definitely helped me out. So
Now, there was a slight controversy. The coach left mid-season. John, what are your thoughts and feelings on that?
Well, first I would like to say, we thank him for everything that he did with the team between last year and this year. Never want to burn any bridges or have any hard feelings. I just feel like, with that, I feel like that just made the team stronger, and we had to come together and pull together more just because it was like we all we got. And that showed in our level of play. I'd like to say that the amount of arguments definitely on the field lessened after that. And we were really there for each other. So, I mean, it kind of put us in a hard place, but then, it made us better players, it made us better friends, made us better men.
Now, with all these hard times and good times you guys had this past season, what are your goals for next season? Like, what do you see?
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
At least playoffs.
yeah, definitely. We definitely got to make the playoffs. We missed the playoffs by one game. It was really two games because we needed one team to lose in order for us to make it in. So it was really two games. One that we had to win and another one that another team had to lose. So we definitely fought this year, but we definitely need to make the playoffs, at least the playoffs next year.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you.